Have you ever betrayed someone and felt horrible about it later on? It's certainly not something you talk about unless you had to because it was known truth. So if you've wondered whether the stories of Jesus as written in the Bible are reliable, consider this. After one of his closest followers turned him into his enemies, pretty much all the rest ran away when he was arrested, and one of the most famous leaders of the early Christian church actually denied any connection to his teacher. The fact that betrayals were highlighted shows the truth of the story surrounding Jesus' death. So let's look at the story of the one who denied Jesus as told in the book of Luke. His name was Peter. The scene, a special holiday feast. Jesus tells Peter he will deny him. Peter staunchly tells him no, he would go to prison or face death for him. The next scene's in a garden. Jesus is struggling, coming to terms with the great sacrifice he's about to make. All the disciples run away here, including Peter, when Jesus is arrested. Then Peter's in a courtyard where people recognize he's a follower of Jesus, but he denies it emphatically to avoid the imprisonment he said he'd be willing to face. If you read the story, there's a number of eyewitnesses to his cowardice. And in that courtyard, Peter had just finished swearing to prove he wasn't connected with Jesus when Jesus came out and his eyes connected with Peter's, and the disciple was suddenly filled with shame and remorse for what he'd done. But it didn't end with that. Jesus extended forgiveness and trust to Peter, enabling a coward to become a brave preacher. The effects of that are seen to this day, with Jesus' teachings having spread far and wide. You'll hear more about that in a few weeks. But next time, find out what a Roman governor and an executioner thought about Jesus. Peace be with you.